Two very, very strong players. See them up here. A couple of French reps who have had big success in some big events, including deep runs. Kilzyou, I'm thinking of at EVO. You mentioned his CPT run last time. Two really good players. For Linkexelo, he says, it's the first time that I'm playing a, quote, very, very, very strong character, and I love it.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, we should do... Are we going to pull up... We should have a quote from Linkexelo.
We do.
Now, is this the same one? Ah, yes, perfect. It's always tough to play against Kilzyou, but I do my best. Okay, you know, keeping it civil. I like that. Very interesting. So, yeah. Linkexelo, you know, he's played Nakali, he's played Ibuki, you know, in Street Fighter 5, and he actually played Luke towards the latter end of Street Fighter 5's lifespan. Now he's just hit the ground running with the Luke here. Yeah. Linkexelo is a very strong player. He qualified for the Kilzyou finals at one point. I can't remember what year it was in Street Fighter 5, so he's had a bit of a fighting game career. He actually went to CPT Singapore earlier this year as well.
Oh, yeah.
Linkexelo is a player similar to certain characters in the game. He's just overshadowed. There are better French players. And they are CPT finalists, right? And Kilzyou is actually looking to qualify for the final as well. It's not that he's a bad player. That just shows you how strong and dense the French region is.
In fact, Kilzyou, his quote is, I always play Linkexelo in CPT. So it just shows you, man, you got to run into the strong players at some point as your tournament bracket commences and moves forward. And it's exactly where we're at now. Again, winner of this will make top 8 and show up tomorrow in winner's side. We're looking for Luke versus Juri here.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Damascus might have to... correct me on this, I'm paraphrasing here. At CPT France, I'm pretty sure after Kilzyou's run ended, he said, I'm done playing this joke character. And he was...
Juri?
Yeah, and now...
His other fact about himself is, quote, I don't like Juri.
Right, now here's the thing, right? I had this epiphany like a couple of weeks back. Some people said I'm far-fetched, other people can kind of see it, but hear me out here.
Okay.
I do think Cammy's a better version of Juri. I do think.
Sure, I mean they're very.
There's a dive kick there.
They can be played very similar.
Yeah, there's a dive kick there, and Cammy's is a lot easier to make safe and much more nuisance than Juri's one. They have the throw scenario, the mobility's there. Okay, Juri's drive rush is more problematic than Cammy's. High damage output, good button tool set there as well. I think it's all there. So at least the philosophy's there anyway. Okay. But I think he's just invested more time.
Clearly,
Juri, so. Here we go.
Kilzyou already having made it through TKR, Linkexelo already having made it through RMK fast. And again, now winner makes top 8. He starting off with pretty good corner pressure. Movements in there. Linkexelo shuts it down right away.
Gets the forward throw here as well. And then try to bait out a reversal. Yeah. Drive rush jab or drive rush throw does do the trick. He's going to bait out something here, but Kilzyou, he won't throw out this reversal unless need be. Linkexelo is on the brink of burnout here if he's not careful. So he's not looking to block right now.
Not the only Luke that I've seen who plays a very drive meter intensive sort of game plan. So Luke can definitely succeed without.
Very versatile in that regard. Gets the throw there, does Kilzyou. Now, I'm not sure how both of these characters, close it out there, I'm not sure how both these characters really have a consistent answer against each other's fireballs. It might have to be perfect parry with a risk with the jump. There might have to be other creative ways they've got to navigate around them because Sandblast can be a big problem. And there's Sway 2.0.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Or Splat. Big damage coming in here for Linkexelo. He might go for a delay jab here though, but he's going to do Eraser into the setup here because he is right in the corner here. An easy throw can do some mental damage.
So you saw it coming.
Oh, big jump! And that's what I was talking about before with the navigate around those sandblasters.
2 hits away.
Oh, he's got to spend it.
Yes! Okay, alrighty.
And he done it in Street Fighter League, and he's done it here as well. And it's a common theme now. When you are getting hit, they will reset into the overhead. And these resets normally come if he's going to set up the burnout, or he's going to allow you to take the round here. That's what Kilzyou did. And unfortunately, I hate to say it, Linkexelo was asleep at the wheel. In a situation where you didn't think he would be asleep at the wheel. Ready to fireball.
Yeah. There it is. Linkexelo with full corner pressure here. The grab, that's fine.
Good pressure, gonna go into EX Flash Knuckle here, gonna go into Rising Rocket Ender, and then get the throw, because you're still in the recovery frame there off of tap parry. And what a perfect parry there. But too far for the throw. Your throw range is not as good as SF5.
Kilzou's still alive in this.
Just got in the nick of time as well. Oh, okay. Worked out. EX Viable to help with the approach. That's a very expensive approach there from Kilzyou, but he was playing as much drive gauge as possible. Or Linkexelo has other plans to get back in. Almost tried to be Sway 2.0 again with the suppressor. In the corner. Can he get another one? Too far.
Great little bit of patience. Kilzyou in trouble on the drive gauge. Spending a little bit more.
Almost.
Too close. Nothing else, though.
Okay, he gets a hit here. Yeah, he's got to go into level 3, and that should.
That's going to burn out. Yeah, it was under a 1.5 drive gauge.
Well, he's just about alive. Yeah, I thought he was going to get the
you were
round,
going for the kill?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Not the burnout. Pick your poison at this point.
Yeah.
He gets the game there, regardless. Damn, these are going rapid fire, David.
Ooh. Empty jump into, but no, the drop, unfortunately. Kilzyou trying to find his spot. Not there on the anti-air. This allows pressure for Linkexelo.
And he's almost near burnout again here. But again, some people afford to put themselves near burnout in danger if it puts him in such a conducive scenario here. But then, as soon as the position switch, you're in trouble. But speaking of who's in trouble, it actually is Kilzyou because Linkexelo is on match point here, David.
And looking really good in that. That was the first mid-screen drive impact that we had seen. Again, empty jump and a down medium punch. One of the good ins out there. Into the corner. Trade it, yes!
Okay, charged up. No cross cut there. Didn't want to risk it. I like it. Didn't want to risk it there. And he's got level 2 here as well. Bit impatient with the drive impact, but he could get stunned here if he gets burnt out first.
Uh-oh. Kilzyou not quite there in time. However, his DP is. And now he's got pressure.
That's the round. That will be the round because he thought Kilzyou might try to go for a throw, but Kilzyou played it safe, and he wasn't going to DP himself into burnout. That's why I think Kilzyou went for the safe pressure there. Overhead.
Denied any pressure afterward.
That's plus, yeah, that's a meaty throw there. Punish kind of grab. If he gets a hit into level 3, he's got to burn him out. Try to bait a DP. Oh, man, I hate that scenario. If they do the jump fierce, they're in front, but they go behind you in the plus, it's annoying. Careful now.
Both of them in trouble on the drive gauge.
Also, Linkexelo here, and that actually might be to his detriment. Okay. And he will...
For the burn as well.
Yeah. He's going to lose his drive gauge here. And as Yipes would say, he is now dehydrated. Shout out to Yipes.
Yeah, but Linkexelo is a hit away from doing it. No, the overhead again! The same issue as in the end of game number 1. Kilzyou goes back to it and finds success again to move into top 8.
Well played there to Kilzyou, booking his place in the top 8, where he will be facing Lionheart in a first to 3 to kick things off tomorrow there. Unlucky to Link, showed signs of life. Really good start there. Almost was able to execute it perfectly. But unfortunately, as David said and alluded to, which we'll see it in the highlights in just a few moments here, great start, but the killer moments was those drive rush cancels into the overhead. And usually what's happening now is how the drive rush metagame is changing. I actually need to redo my notes on this, right? Because we saw Linkexelo do drive rush and suppressor. That's a good way to stop drive rush checks. Then what we saw from Kilzyou's end was, all right, I'll just combo into you, and I've identified that I've got level 3, and I know this combo will take me the round. I'll just drive rush into overhead. And I tell people this all the time. I say, like, when you're getting comboed, you actually might have to stand up now.
Yeah.
As weird as that sounds, you have to stand. But then first
it opens up a mix-up, right? Of course.
Right. But then here's the thing. It's like you have to remember, oh, yes, you have an overhead, but you don't usually use the overhead in this particular scenario. And like you said, when he got him the first game, he got him the winning game there as well. So well played to Kilzyou there, taking over. So we're having 2-2-1 starts here so far. Good start, good start.
Yeah, 2 very close ones. We're going to go on to the next one now. Again, France. It will be Kusanagi versus Punkster coming up next.
So if I am not mistaken, okay, so the sponsor did get changed, so I was correct